Record.
Just make sure that my fucking mic's right in my face.
Hello.
Hi, y'all.
Hey. Oh yeah. Those levels look good.
Okay. Welcome back for the longest hiatus we've ever had to co-optionalism, where friendship is optional. Yeah.
Yeah, we've been streaming. And I'm working on cutting down our recording of Turf Wars?
Rival turf.
Rival Turf. Yes. Sorry. My brain is in a tizzy. I've gone like
It's turf or nothing, buddy.
fuck you. Anyway,
You don't remember our adventures with Uzi Nelson and Jack Black?
Oh, I remember. I loved that, like, we're just like, oh, Nelson, whatever. And then at the character select, we saw Uzi Nelson. We're just like, oh, no.
My worry is, like, after the fact, I was thinking about that. I'm like, was this, like, a mistranslation? And, like, because, like, Uzis, like, the pistol were, like, big back in that era.
Oh, my God.
Did a Japanese, like, dev, like, try to name the character Uzi Nelson, and then, like, the translation team fucked it up, and, like, they're like, oh, yeah, Uzi, like, is it dripping Nelson?
I hope that's what happened.
I pray for it.
Actually, you know what? I don't hope that's how. I hope someone read it and was like, oh, Uzi, like the gun. Man, I fucking hate this job. I'm gonna make it sound disgusting. I'm gonna make it seem awful. There we go. Ambient lighting for shits and gigs.
Yep.
But I'm working on cutting that down. And you know, I've made some progress. I think I'm gonna do it separately. I think I cut all of the Rifle Turf stuff into a separate thing, and I'm working on the Garfield right now.
Oh god, the Garfield.
Yeah, because the Garfield was definitely the highlight of that monstrosity. So I'm working on that. And yeah, and now we're recording this. But we've been streaming, we've been doing the podcast. I haven't been doing my normal streams as regularly as normal. Just because, like, I'm trying to figure out a new stream schedule because I've got D&D on Saturday nights. So it's like I'm off work at 10 in the morning, and then I go to D&D at 5 in the afternoon and stay there until I have to go back to work at midnight. And so it's like I need to figure out, like, time to sleep in the middle of all that.
Yes.
Which would be handy. So I don't know, I'm starting to think, like, Thursday, Friday, Sunday might be when I do streams and shit, or Thursday, Friday, Sunday, Monday. I don't know. I kind of want to start streaming more. And again, just because, like, I miss it. And plus, like, I don't know, I really like doing VR shit. And VR actually translates okay to streams and stuff.
No, I popped my head in during your Elite Dangerous bounty hunting thing. And that shit was looking great.
Yeah. And I honestly would love to start doing, like, here's a day of me playing something that's super chill and relaxed that you don't even have to watch. Here's just a day of me playing something you can just listen to. Which Elite Dangerous translates really well for that, actually. Because, shit, it's just the sounds of laser fire and me saying, you fucker, get back here.
Yeah, I definitely like to get back into stuff like this with you. Like,
hell yeah.
Just having solid sessions where we record stuff and it's just content that we can throw up on YouTube.
Yeah, stuff that we don't have to overly edit and mess with. Just like, here's a 15-minute chunk. Just separate it out, make 4 videos out of it, and do like 1 a day.
For sure. So that's kind of what we were shooting for today with this. I brought CastleVania Bloodlines over.
Which is...
We're both big fans of the CastleVania series, and this is kind of like the weird... A lot of people think this game's kind of a redheaded stepchild of the series, but it's quite interesting in what it does.
Yeah.
So, just to kind of jump into a little bit of... I did a little bit of research on this guy. So, if you go back, this basically hit between the release of Rondo of Blood in Japan and the release of Symphony of the Night everywhere. So, in about 1991, this game dropped. It was originally released in Japan. When they hinted at its development over there, it was mentioned in the Rondo of Blood strategy guides in Japan in the back. Some screenshots of it, and they kind of referred to it as a Castlevania Gaiden. before they had a working title for it.
That's
they
fair.
were thinking of it as like basically a side story, or like not something that would necessarily be like integrated into the core timeline by most considerations.
Sure.
The game actually ended up coming out in Japan titled Vampire Killer. It didn't actually even have the CastleVania title to it when it was first released. They called it CastleVania Bloodlines, and I think CastleVania New Generation in like Europe and Australia when it released internationally.
Yeah.
You have 2 playable characters in this. This is the first time for a lot of different things in the Castlevania series, which will eventually become kind of integrated or become more core assets.
I would say like they maybe they didn't quite become staples of the future games, but they definitely became features that were used more.
Well, this, speaking of the title Vampire Killer from Japan, this is the first time that the whip is actually called the Vampire Killer whip in the Castlevania lore.
Yeah.
This also integrates the Morris family from the Dracula novels into the Belmont clan. Essentially, the way the lore works is after Alucard and Richter, like, timeline-wise, this happens in 1917, so it's actually after Symphony of the Night. So, basically, Richter, when he, air quotes, vanishes from history, that's when he's technically finding the Morris family and bequeathing Vampire Killer to Quincy.
Yeah.
Then Quincy appears in the novels with Von Helsing and helps slay Dracula. In doing so, he ends up getting mortally wounded. According to the lore of this game, that's like John and Eric as young boys like witness all this shit, or at least witness Quincy like dying.
Yeah.
So then they have a vengeance against vampires. The story of this game in particular is that it takes place in 1917. Elizabeth Bathory, who's
in this game, she's Dracula's niece or something, right?
She's also called Elizabeth Bartley or something like that. It's a mistranslation.
Yeah.
But she's tied to Dracula by blood as his niece instead of just being this like crazy like vampire countess.
Yeah.
She's attempting to resurrect Dracula, so John and Eric Lacard are on a quest to stop this resurrection.
Yeah. Which I love that they did take a game to, bring the Morris family from the original books in.
Yeah, tying things into the core Dracula myth, like from the Bram Stoker novels, a nice touch.
Yeah. And plus, I like that they also continued it, too. With Castlevania Portrait of Ruin, you get to play as John Morris's son, Jonathan, and Charlotte Allen? Is that?
I believe so.
Charlotte Allen, which I can't remember if she was related to the Belnades, I think was actually their thing.
So, there's her, and then... God damn it.
I know the lady's name was like... Oh, no, I'm thinking of Aria of Sorrow with Yoko Belnades.
Yeah. She's... it's kind of funny you mentioned that. In the development guides for this that I was looking up on Wiki, there were apparently supposed to be 2 other playable characters in this game.
Oh.
One of them ended up becoming the basis of Yoko Belnades.
Oh, shit.
Like, they reused her assets and name, like, later on in the series. But she was supposed to be kind of like almost like a ninja-esque character that had, like, some, like, spell stuff and, like, used, like, throwing weapons. Oh. And she was supposed to be a direct descendant of Sypha.
Okay. Interesting.
And then there was another guy who was just, like, some fucking bruiser that used a giant hammer.
You know what? I could see that.
But yeah, interestingly enough, when the game was released in Europe and Australia, they, in addition to changing the name, they edited out a lot of the blood gore.
Yeah, I know the title screen was majorly different.
Yeah,
if
it
you
has
saw
a water effect instead of the blood dripping effect.
Yeah.
A lot of the different like blood stuff in the game gets toned down. Eric's death animation gets changed.
Yeah, because he gets stabbed by his own spear when he dies,
if you die in this game, his spear will flip up into the air and impale him, and that does not happen in the European or Australian releases.
God damn it. Australia, of all places, with some of the deadliest animals known to man. No, man can't get stabbed by a spear.
When murder's happening in your backyard, you kind of don't want it in your, like...
You know what? That's a fair...
entertainment as much, I bet.
That's a fair point. Oh, hey, alright, cool. So the super sub... Okay, and I lost it. Got it. Fuck you, skeleton.
Oh, yeah, amazing whips.
Yeah, God, there's, 3 stages of the whip in this game? Oh, God, that first whip is itty-bitty. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, the game has 6 stages. It's got branching pathways for Eric and John to go on their own adventures. Like, John has different access points that he can, like, use the whip to traverse across, whereas Eric will use the spear to pole vault to different areas.
Yeah, I've watched speedruns of this game, and there was some crazy shit you can do with that spear.
Yeah.
Hey, get fucked, loser.
I still like John, though.
I do, too.
Anybody who's basically a Belmont, I'm on your side.
It's the same, honestly. Like again, as I was explaining, before this, we were talking about random shit, and I'm playing a Belmont in my brother's D&D campaign.
Yeah.
And I love it. He's done an awesome job of, like, working with me to, like, give me the Belmont abilities, but not be stupidly powerful and all this other shit. Oh, fuck. Do I just walk through here? Can I? Oh, there is a crouch. Okay, you know what? Fair.
I think that gear's just an effect.
Yeah. But we've been working through, and it's actually it's been fucking great. And the story, I was telling you a story, and then I said it'd be better to wait until we were recording.
Yeah.
We did some crazy shit during that boss fight I told you about.
Mm-hmm.
So the boss fight.
The Jarl.
Yeah, the boss fight.
Frost Jarl.
Yeah, it was the Fortress of the Dead Jarl, and it's nothing but frost giant zombies that we're all fighting. And it's fucking terrifying, because if one of them hits you both times, because they can multi-attack, you're basically dead. I'm the tankiest character in our party, and yeah, if they...
That was close.
If they hit me with both of those attacks, I could very easily be gone. And this is after my brothers toned them down to be closer to our level.
Yeah.
But we walk into this room, and the dead Jarl is...
Okay, I know I'm interrupt your story just now, but the fucking fact that like guillotine killed that skeleton.
Yeah, I actually really liked that.
That would not happen in the older games.
But no, the older games would have said, "Hey, fuck you, friendly fire isn't a thing."
Exactly.
And in this
there's
one,
a lot going on in this that, like, a lot of people think that this is just some bullshit, like the way that Mega Man Wily Wars on the Genesis was, where it's like these games are redheaded stepchildren of the series that they come from on the Nintendo and later get ported to the or moved to the PlayStation to finish out their runs.
Yeah,
this is a good fucking game.
Yeah, this is actually probably my second favorite classic Castlevania. Rondo of Blood definitely takes the #1 spot.
Rondo's great. Like,
yeah,
it just hands down, it's just such a good fucking game.
Yeah, plus Richter is one of, if not my favorite Belmont.
We ran over this in the fucking the Dracula's Curse video, but yeah,
oh yeah,
Richter is fucking Ryu Belmont basically.
Pretty much. He fucks some shit up. Like, I feel bad because he did, like, get possessed by Shaft and all that. Like, and it's like, oh man, that sucks, dude. Like, I feel bad, but at the same time, like, goddamn Belmont with, like, Balnade's magical powers and Belmont training.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, man. Oh, God. Hey, that actually worked. But anyways, fighting this Frost Jarl and shit. These things are really fucking strong. And as soon as we first go into the room, Frost Jarl is on this platform, like, 30 feet away.
Yeah.
And we're all just like, oh, fuck. I wonder, like, we should all, like, try to use a ranged weapon and hit her and stuff like that. And we're like, too bad we can't, like, throw one of us at her. And me and our, we have a dwarf monk that we're playing with and a deep gnome fighter. We all kind of look at each other. We're like, hey, maybe we can't throw one of us. But Belmont, you have a leather whip. Yeah. Do you know the concept of a slingshot?
Oh my god.
And so we're coming up with this idea, and my brother's just sitting there looking at all of us, and he's just like, you know what? I'll let you try it, but you guys have to roll pretty fucking well to make this happen.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm holding the handle of the whip. Brandon, our dwarf, is the one getting launched.
Yep.
Our buddy Ty, the gnome, is holding the other end of the whip. And then we have a turtle cleric that is going to pull the whip back and let go of it. I roll a nat 20. I think our monk rolled a 17. Our deep gnome rolled a 19.
Oh my god.
And our turtle rolled like a 21.
Fork.
So, yeah, my brother just does the full-on, like, head in his hands. I have to now come up with a way for them to slingshot a dwarf at a fucking frost giant with a weather whip. And we do it. Oh, wow,
Yeah.
Well, then.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
What an asshole. Yeah, we do it. We succeed at it. And we hit the Frost Jarl hard enough to, like, knock her on her ass and down a flight of stairs to start the fight. And I just, like...
That's fucking brilliant.
Oh, I love it. It's how you know you have a good DM, kids. Fuck you, man. If you have a DM that actually lets you be creative and come up with shit like that, like,
Just
you know you're...
inventive ways to fuck some shit up.
Hell, you know you're working with someone good. To which I say... My older brother, if you're watching this on YouTube when we put it up, you're the best fucking DM I've ever had. Like, holy shit, dude, you're doing fucking fantastic. And I know you'll probably, like... I love it, though, because this is his first time ever DMing. And in order to get himself, like, in the mood for it, he has to, like, take a shot of alcohol beforehand to, like, lighten up a little bit.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair... I always did too whenever I DM'd. I was always just like, yeah.
You just want to take the blinders off and just kind of think creatively, because you have to gel with a bunch of other people's like consciousnesses as you're trying to tell a story, a narrative, but be adaptive to the way that they're interpreting it.
Yeah. Plus, I'm not gonna lie, like, I like doing weird ass voices and shit. Like,
oh yeah, no, that's just half the fun too.
Yeah, exactly. But I get it. For a lot of people, like that can be like. Maybe not like embarrassing, but it's like it's hard for you to do because it's something like
yeah,
like dude, you're doing just fine. We had a conversation with a goblin that was a janitor, and by conversation I mean it was like 10 minutes of my brother voice acting a goblin that was yelling at me for being a Belmont, and me threatening to just fucking kill him.
It's amazing.
It was a good time. I feel like I shouldn't be this far up the screen because it's like, is there something up there? I will find out. Oh, yep.
There's the miniature.
Hit. Get the fuck over. Come here.
Oh yeah, and first game in the series where we're actually outside of Romania.
Oh yeah.
Like, we're in Atlantis right now.
Yeah, we're in Atlantis, and then then this game actually takes you all across Europe.
Ruins in Greece. Yeah, you go like all over Europe attempting to thwart the plans of Bathory as she attempts to resurrect Dracula.
Yeah, like I know, like the Leaning Tower of Pisa is a stage, all that good shit. It's not even like actual CastleVania that you go to that's Dracula's castle, right? It's like an actual...
No, it's, fuck, it's Bathory's castle. I just can't remember the name. They give it a weird name.
Yeah. Oh, well, fuck you too, dude. Okay, or...
Water Wizard sub-boss.
How about...
Part of me wishes, like, we had,
like,
fuck
a you.
Game Genie and we could, like, somehow play with the color spectrum and change his palette to yellow instead of blue. Behold my golden showers!
Oh, God, he's feeling... Oh, boy.
Witness my mellow yellow rain, John Morris!
Oh,
that's bullshit.
That is. We traded. My life for yours, but we're both dead. Well...
Still fuck you, sir.
Yeah, agreed. Oh, go fuck yourself, laddie. Also, whoever came up with this boss, why? I feel like this was part of the plot of Breath of the Wild. Kill the elephant before it floods. Hey, there you go. Is that a thing? Oh, okay.
No, this is exactly what created the storyline of Zelda Wind Waker.
That guy.
That guy.
That was Ganon.
Was...
The Belmonts are the reason that he has to get resurrected all the time. Oh my god, is Ganon just... Is Link a Belmont?
He might be. I think we figured it out.
I think so too. God, I'm trying to think. I was also watching the speed run for this game, and it explained how many like sub bosses this game has.
Yeah, there's a shit ton of sub bosses.
Way more sub bosses than regular bosses. Way more. There's like 3 sub bosses per stage. Oh, hey, speak of the devil.
Have another one, Corey.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, fuck me, right? Okay. All right. I deserve that. I mean, I guess. Go fuck yourself. Oh, God. I got to fight Waterworks again.
Mm-hmm.
God, just fucking... All right. Eat shit, dude. Ah, how dare you whip my ankles. That one was my knee.
That's it.
Stop.
By the time I'm done, you're gonna be in Kevin Costner's Waterworld, motherfucker.
For whipping me in the knees, the water shall be up to your knees. Ah! I've died. You bitch. Fuck him up, birds. Which is unfortunate because they actually... I am at... Oh my fucking... I'm gonna die to these... Alright, fuck you, birds. Fuck you! Go away! Get...
Fuck.
I got killed by birds. Water Wizard couldn't do anything, but his bird was just like, go fuck yourself.
So this game was the first CastleVania composed by Michiru Yamane, who would go on to compose the Symphony of the Night soundtrack.
Legendary.
So, let's see. Some of the tracks would become recurring in later titles in the series. The Sinking Old Sanctuary would be reused in Circle of the Moon and Legacy of Darkness. Iron Blue Intention was reused in Castlevania Portrait of Ruin, and it's the theme of Eric Lacard in Castlevania Judgment. And if you access the sound test in this game, you can also access the original 3 themes from the first Castlevania games, which I believe also end up getting incorporated into the last boss fight somewhere in the game, I think, if you play with the settings.
Interesting. Okay. Was it... Oh, God. What game was it I was thinking of? Where if you hold the button down, it changes the soundtrack to a different song.
We were talking about Mega Man 7.
Yeah, that's right.
And there's a trick in there on Shade Man's stage where you can actually switch the track to Ghosts and Goblins.
Yeah, Ghosts and Goblins, that was it. Ha! Get uh-oh. Oh, boy. Things are not going well for me. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Go get fucked.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I did
Close.
dodge that. Okay.
You're close?
Oh.
Yeah!
Get done. Oh, it's not over. God damn it.
Not as lucky.
Well, back down into the water I go from, I don't know, the uncontrollable bladder. Is that his name? That's what I'm gonna call him.
Little rafts, I like them. Oh shit, Medusas!
Fuck, man, I don't want to deal with their shit right now.
I mean, we are in Athens.
I mean, shit, you right.
Atlantis or something. Oh no!
You see, Thumb, when I tell you in my brain, don't hold right on the D-pad.
What he means is hold right harder on the D-pad.
Apparently, that's exactly what my brain thinks it means. Hijga. Whippica. Whippica. Oh wait, no, that's fine. Okay. Ready? Just don't. Okay.
Oh, boys.
I actually want that. Wow. You know what? I swear to God, if they make a joke in the Castlevania anime about Trevor not knowing how to swim, I am gonna lose my shit. No, get it. Yeah. You heard me, Adi Shankar. I need it. Shit. I need them to have to go underwater in a castle somewhere, and Trevor just immediately is just...
Drown.
Yep, Trevor immediately is just like, I don't want to. But why not, Trevor? No reason.
Just not something I want to do.
Oh, fuck, I forgot the password. Actually, you know what? Come here, phone. We're actually going to call this episode here because we're about 20 minutes in.
Yep.
So,
tune in next time where I might talk about picking up a PS Vita and the game library that's on that, or maybe I'll talk about the fact that I started watching the original Kamen Rider. Who knows? Anyway, bye-bye internet for now. We love ya. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me in the comments what your favorite CastleVania song is, and stuff.
It better be Bloody Tears. I mean,
yeah, that's a good one.
God, that is so happy when they put that in the anime. Anyway, well,
Yeah.
we're cutting now.
Cuts.
Bye.
Cuts.